So I'm starting like a minute or two early, but I don't care. How is everyone doing? Let me quickly jump on Twitch. Not on Twitch, on Twitter. Hopefully I tweeted out yep, there it is. So there's that. Gotta post one other place. Is that muted? Cool, that's muted. Awesome. Was gonna post on something else, but give me a sec while I do that. Post there. All right, so wow, cool. So that guy's at 250. All right, one more place. Gotta post at all the different places. How's everyone doing today, by the way? That's what I want. All right. Go to my channel. Check and see. How are we doing here? I guess I should check and see if the queue, where I'm at. Okay, so it's about to fire. Wow, that fired fast. All right, so I probably will get in the next queue. How are we doing here? I guess I should check. I'm gonna do Swiss draft. Where I'm at. So get in the queue. All right, so I'm in the queue. So while I'm doing that, all right, so I probably will get in the next queue. That's still loading. Swiss draft. Get in the queue. All right, so I'm in the queue. So while I'm doing that. No, I want that. Everything's running so slow on my computer. That's still loading. Something just happened on my phone. So I ended up doing a Shadows over Innistrad. Everything's running so slow on my computer. Sealed event on Saturday. Something just happened. And so I ended up doing a Shadows over Innistrad. Didn't do well. Everything's running so slow. Not gonna lie, didn't do well. Sealed event. But I did have an amazing pull. I ended up pulling Jace. Startled Awake. Didn't do well. Not gonna lie, didn't the Steel Spell. I did get a Drown Your Temple, but I did have an amazing pull. And the couple other rares that were playable. I was playing almost all my Startled Awake, which was fun. But the rest of the deck kind of didn't synergize well. I needed a couple other pieces for that deck to really work. So unfortunately, I ran into some really good competition. Oh, are you hearing? The rest of the deck kind of didn't. You're hearing my synergize well. Echo. I needed a couple other pieces for that. Sorry. The echo should stop now. I have my Twitch channel open so I could share the embed code. So sorry about that. Oh well. But anyways, I mean, it was a fine deck. It was But I ended up doing a lot of playing Let's Play Land the Gathering instead of Magic the Gathering. So it is what it is. Just to let you know, if you'd like to join me, I am on MitGo right now. I'll switch over to MitGo. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. You're welcome to join me in the Swiss draft. I am in the queue right now, first in the queue. Welcome to join me in the queue to play some draft. Open a pull something sick, something fun. It can't be as fun as the Blue-Red Madness deck that I drafted the other day. That was amazing. I really liked that deck. I wish it did better in 2-1, but I mean that's greedy. So, and the shuffler on here hates me. Let's be honest. The Magic the Gathering shuffler hates everybody, but it hated me pretty well that one match. So hopefully we can get something kind of fun. Oh, hi, Josh in 69. Welcome. So we'll see. 5 in the queue right now. We'll see what we can do. Wednesday night is the tribal, the hipster tribal again. I've got kind of the basis for a spirit deck that I'm going to build, a white-blue spirit deck. But I'm kind of looking at other options with this deck to see if maybe I can find better options than what I've got. Because I don't have a lot of spirits as far as that goes. So, oh, cool, Josh. Thank you. I thought I'd try that out. I thought I'd try and see if people were on there and would like to join me for stuff like that, stuff like this. So, all right. So here we go. We're going to draft. Josh, do you play Magic the Gathering? Oh, boo! That's a sucky rare. I don't want to land. Unless it's a bonkers land, and these aren't that good. All right, so what am I looking at here? Initially, I got messages going all over the place here. Facebook and all right. So what I'm looking at here is Hearthstone is fun. So first pick here, I'm looking at just a few things here. This rare is not good, this first pick. Olivia's Bloodsworn, going into the vampire deck is not bad. 2/1 flyer for 2 is legit, and it can give vampires haste. Masquerade's okay. Angelic Purge is good removal. Voldaren Duelist is really good. There's some vampires here. I think it's definitely Olivia's Bloodsworn should be the pick here. All right, so what I'm looking at here, Kessig Forgemaster is kind of annoying. Not really what we want to go into here. Malevolent Whispers is really good. If I'm in the vampire deck, Madness is definitely a thing. Twins of Mauer Estate's pretty good. Fiery Temper, though. If I'm going to go Madness, I just want to burn someone out, right? Burn them out or steal their stuff. I think Fiery Temper is better. Other things that look good in here, the Crow's fine. Twins are definitely something, but I would need some sort of outlet for that. And I think I can get that later. I'm going to go with the Fiery Temper. That's a good card. Dissension in the Ranks is not bad. The Blood Mad Vampire is pretty good. They have to deal with it. If we're in this deck, I honestly like Twins better here. Dissension, no one will take. That one a wheel. If I'm going to take a vampire, I'm probably going to take Twins of Mauer Estate. I definitely want some discard outlets here. Red-black seems really good here. So I'm going to take Twins here. I could have had 2 of these, but that's fine. Fiery Temper is good. Dissension in the Ranks isn't bad. And I am already double red if I'm casting this for retail. But I think Blood Mad Vampire is not as good. It dies pretty easily with that 1 toughness. So I'm going to go with Twins. Because I can cast that with the Madness for 3. Brain in the Jar. That's interesting. There's another Masquerade, but I think the other one will come back around. Deadweight is in our colors, and it is removal. Plus, if we look to go Delirium route, Deadweight's good because it gets an enchantment in the bin pretty easily. I'm going to go with Deadweight here. It's a 1-drop. It's an easy... Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to take the Insolent Neonate. It's another vampire, and it has it's a discard outlet. So that's a good pickup for us. Other notable ones, I do kind of like Biting Rain, and it does do work against some of these, but Vampire Noble's just okay. It's a vanilla. I'm going to take the Neonate. It's a 1-drop. It's a menace. Oh, my mic's kind of quiet? Yeah, I can turn that up. Is that any better, Josh? Ooh, fun. All right, Inner Struggle. Get in your removal. Again, another Blood Mad Vampire. Again, that I think the one that we saw earlier will come around. None of these are really good. Maybe I take the Warped Landscape here? I don't know. I don't think that's that great. Aim High could be a problem for us. Runaway Carriage is a problem sometimes. I'm going to take Runaway Carriage. It's a dude. It's a 5/6. It dies and it fills up our... Okay, so this is where things get interesting. I've got really 2 choices in this pack. I can choose the Stromkirk Mentor, which right now, this has all kinds of targets for the +1/+1 when it comes in. And 4/2 is tough to deal with. Or I take the Tormenting Voice, which fuels the Madness. Which right now we've got 2 Madness cards and 1 Enabler. What'd I just take? I didn't want Ox, goddammit. Alright, Malevolent Whispers, get in. I knew you'd come back around. Ugh. Oh, good, the Twins came back. Awesome. Multiples of those are fine. Alright, so I don't care about these 3. I'm going to take the Structural Distortion. It can do damage. It's a good sideboard. I don't care about any of these, really. I'm probably not going to play any of them. The Hulk will get in. Hound, you're on color. Probably not playing you. Catalog, sure. Get over here in the sideboard. And Mountain. All right. So, 7 creatures, 4 spells. I only have the 1 Madness Enabler so far. That 1 pick I punted. It happens. It happens on Miko. It doesn't happen in real life. So, all right. Looks like I'm pretty solidly in the red-black vampires deck. Now I'd like to get some pieces to help out with the madness stuff. Call of the Bloodline would be a great card to have. It's a 2-drop enchantment where you can pay 1 mana and discard a card to put a 1/1 zombie with lifelink onto the battlefield. That's a really good enabler for madness. Because not only do I get the 1/1 zombie that with lifelink, I also could discard this and pay the 3 to get a 3/5 twins. So, oh, what a... Ooh. That's not bad. Most everything else in here we're not going to play. I don't really care about any of this stuff. Magmatic Chasm, if that comes around, that'd be fine. I'd even take Firebog Revenant. But Burn from Within, that can be good. It for X and a red, it deals X damage to target creature or player. If that creature is dealt damage this way, it loses indestructible until end of turn. If that creature would die, you get to exile it. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. Oh, that card. Always Watching is an amazing card. The Insolent Neonate will come back around. And I'm okay with taking that later. There's really nothing else in this pack that I want. I'm taking the Always Watching and sticking it in the sideboard. Because that card's really good. Non-token creatures, you get +1/+1 and Vigilance. That seems fine. Okay, here's what I'm looking at in this pack. There's the Colossus. I'm not playing a lot of zombies. And that's not really that good for a 3-drop. Or I take the straight up removal for Throttle. Everything else here is not good. For us, at least. I'm going to take the Throttle here. I like that one. It's removal. Oh, where is all of our stuff? I guess I take a third Twins? I could always... I could always prospect into white. I mean, the Geist is okay. Emissary is okay. These are okay white cards. The rest of the stuff's not good. Stallion, maybe? I'm going to take the Twins. Ugh. It's not getting better. The white's not good. Well, I mean, there's Puncturing Light. Let me go ahead. Stallion's not great. It's a 3/3 for 4, sure. But I think I'll go ahead and take the Stallion. Blue is super open at this point. Red is super not open. What don't I want to face? This deck is going around, the Investigate deck. That's not good for me. The Dire Swine's not good for me. I guess I'll take Deny Existence. Another ongoing investigations? Jesus Christ. I guess I get a Vampire Noble here. My deck is not turning out so well. The red's not good. Someone's cutting me pretty hard the other direction in red. I've got 16 cards. Most of them are playable. My curve's not good. Although, I mean, these 3 here are 3-drops in essence. So they fall to here. But I also only have the one Madness outlet right now. So that's kind of a problem. Prospecting in white doesn't seem great. Alright, so there's a Senseless Rage, another Stallion, and a Dissension in the ranks. I found that Dissension in the ranks isn't that great. I mean, if we're going the Madness route, if I can get some more Madness Enablers, Senseless Rage is not bad. Because that's, if I can somehow discard into this, it's basically an enchantment with flash. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So this is the pack I open. Moonlight Hunt is really bad. Yeah, everyone's drafting from the same pool, basically. So as I take a card, it gets passed to the next person. Oh, God. I'll take... Someone does not need 2 of these Moonlight Hunts. So basically, you open up a booster pack. It has 15 cards. 14 cards and a land. So what'll happen is you open the pack, you take a card out of that pack, and then you pass that over to and with the first pack to the person on the left. On the second pack, you take a card, pass it to the take a card, pass to the right. You take the pack from the left, and you take a card from it, and you keep going. Trail of Evidence. Get out. Sure, I'll take the next. I'll take another Stallion. Nope. Don't need that in there. That's not a good card. Sorry, had to go fast there. So, and then you do that for one more pack. You got 3 packs at that point. You've drafted 42 cards. Plus 3, there's possibly 3 lands. So you could, in essence, you're drafting 45 cards. You then take those 45 cards you drafted, and then, oh, saucy. That's good. Although, again, I don't have Madness outlets. So, but I'm taking it. It's a 1-drop vampire that makes all my vampires have Madness. So I'll take that. So then you take those 45 cards you drafted, and then you're going, which is what I'm doing right now, and then you're going to build a deck. The deck has to be 40 cards. So you're not going to... Thank you, Call of the Bloodline. That's exactly what this deck needed. A repeatable discard outlet that lets me put more vampires onto the battlefield. What I wouldn't give for an aristocrat right now. Give me an aristocrat, and I'd be very, very happy at this point. So anyways, you build a 40-card deck. Typically, it's about 23 spells, and okay, I need to take something here. Inner Struggle, get in the deck. Yes. You build a 40-card deck. Usually it's about 23 spells and 17 lands. That can vary, though. It's dependent on your deck itself. And you take those cards and you compete against other people who was at the same table drafting from the same pool you were. So that's kind of draft in a nutshell. So right now I'm in the process of, this is actually the 3rd pack that we've opened and we're starting to pull cards from. And well, this allows me to splash blue. Although I'm not really splashing blue for any good reasons. I think I just take the Insolent Neonate here. The other uncommon here is this. It's not great. So I'll take Insolent Neonate. That gives me another discard outlet. Oh, yeah! Hallelujah. A foil Call of the Bloodline. All right. 2 Call of the Bloodlines. I'm sold. There's nothing else. Ransid Rats would probably be my pick if that wasn't in there. So this card's bonkers. In a vampire deck, this card's bonkers. Again, there's a card out there called the something aristocrat. I forget the first name of it. That's basically what I want to find at this point. Is someone to pass me that. Confirm Suspicions. Get out of there. That's a counterspell. Blue doesn't need that. Yeah, and Josh, what you'll see here is I'll build a deck. Once we get done with drafting here, I'll build a deck and show you kind of my thinking on this. So right now I'm at 24 spells, so I do need to start cutting things. What's a little different from this as opposed to like in-person drafts like this, because they at like game shops and stuff like that, they do drafts like this in person where you're opening physical packs. Oh God. Yeah, Epiphany. Get out. The difference there is you draft your card, you put it face down in front of you, and you don't look at those cards until after each pack has been emptied out for everybody. You can look at the cards, see what you've drafted, put it back down, and then you start drafting the second pack at that point. Daring Sleuth. There's a blue deck going around here. I'll take the Vampire Noble. I really wish that no one's going to pass me an Aristocrat at this point. Do need to make 2 cuts. I don't like the Devil here. Hound of the Farbogs can get out too. So right now this is my 23 spells. These are really 3 drops. So I've got a pretty nice curve here. I top out at 4. Definitely going to take the Blood Mad Vampire here. What do I cut from there? Well, I'll worry about that in a second. None of these are great. Macabre Waltz? No, you need to just get out. I'm not in a Delirium deck, really. So, oh, this definitely. Boo. Boo. No, I don't want that in the deck. All right. No. Cool. All right, so I've drafted my 45 cards. I've got 2 more cuts to make here. I have 14 creatures and 11 spells. Burn from Within needs to stay in here. These need to stay. Stallion seems better than Runaway Carriage. But am I going to be able to... How am I going to be able to... Oh, yeah, I'll probably be able to get Delirium. Right? I don't particularly like the Vessel Volatility. The problem is you have to spend 2 mana to get the 4 mana. And it doesn't discard anything. It literally just, you play the enchantment for 2, then you pay 2 more to add 4 mana to it. It's not a good vessel. If it was something, the blue vessel's better because at least it forces someone to mill stuff, or, you know, the white one gets you 2 creatures, the green one, you get to actually look at the top 4 cards and pick one of those cards if it's not an instant sorcery and put it into your hand. This one, it kind of ramps, but if I'm spending 2 mana, well, here's the thing with that. You can own, the problem with it is, and this is where people kind of, that's why having 2 of these is much better. You can only activate the ability once each turn. So that's very relevant when it comes to something like that. Only being able to activate each Call of the Bloodline once per turn means that that vessel is not nearly as good. And usually, and for the madness stuff I'm going to be doing, most of it's in black. Yeah, a lot of people miss that one, actually. I've noticed that in draft. That being said, I've got a really nice combo here with Falkenrath Gorger, using Call of the Bloodline to madness any of my vampires, which this is definitely a vampire deck. I do need to cut something here. These are pretty much almost always going to come out on turn 3. I like the Stallions. I like the Inner Struggles because that's just straight up removal and it's instant speed. But here's what I'm looking at here. With the Stallion, Delirium, how reasonable is that? I have the 3 enchantments. Oh, you know what? Macabre Waltz could be relevant. That art is amazing, by the way. Liliana dancing with a zombie is awesome. Oh, I'll have an enchantment. Deadweight. Deadweight's really good. Basically, you play that on a creature, it dies. That your enchantment goes straight to the graveyard. Macabre Waltzes, 2 creature cards. Artifact, creature, instant, sorcery. Okay, so Delirium is very possible with the Stallions. And 3/3 is not something to mess with here. I kind of think I need to get rid of a spell. I like 14 here. Senseless Rage seems fine. Malevolent Whispers could be good. I like the Revenant because of the Skulk and the Lifelink. If I'm going to have any Delirium, I need Runaway Carriage. It's 2 type, artifact and creature, so. Burn from Within's really good. Could it just be Senseless Rage? It might just also be Macabre Waltz. I'm not going to really care about getting my creatures back. I'm going to take the Macabre Waltz out. That means I need to make one more cut here. Yeah, I can see that. I think Senseless Rage is a good cut here. I do like the fact that for the Madness costs, I can basically, I would just need to keep up 3 mana with Call the Bloodline out. And that makes something bigger at instant speed. Because the thing about Call the Bloodline, it does say activate this ability only once each turn, but my turn, then my opponent's turn, I can activate it. Then my turn, I can activate it again. So it's not once every other turn; it's once each turn. So, I think it is. I think it is just Senseless Rage. I don't think that does enough in my deck. I'm going to be able to get Deadweight into my bin easily. Runaway Carriage will go into my bin easily. I got instants and sorceries. I'll be able to discard lands without a problem. I think Senseless Rage is what comes out. It makes the mana a little easier too. I could see that, yeah. I agree. I agree. And I'd say your name, a royal Twitch. A royal Twitch. Yeah, I can see that. And like I said, I've got enough ways to get an enchantment in the bend. Because that's kind of the thing I'm thinking about here with Stallion, is the Delirium ability is really good. I mean, it's a 3/3 for 4, which is fine in this set. But being able to +1/+1 it as many times as I want a turn and just swing and be nasty with it. All right. All right, I like this. All right, let's take a look what it says for lands here. 9, 8, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, I lost count. 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do kind of want red early, probably. But I do want more black. Because this could be an early burn spell. Yeah, I can see that. That's fine. I might have changed that to 10-7 black, but I don't think that's as good for me. I need the red. Because I do kind of want to have double red just in case I can't enable madness on this. How are we with removal here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 removal. It's okay. Probably removes a third of their creatures. Okay. All right, we're going to submit this. We got a minute and a half left. And they were waiting on us. All right, so we go right into round 1. This is definitely going to be black-red vampires, so I can change the name there. BR Vampire Madness. There we go. So hopefully this works out. And we're playing tomorrow. I'm playing today, tomorrow. All right, I won the die roll. Yes, I would like to play first. I don't see a problem with this hand. I'm keeping this. Turn 2, call the bloodline. A Royal Twitch, it always is 8. It's always 8 in a draft. Usually some of the other events like Sealed and stuff like that, it'll... Ooh, he mulliganed to 5. That's rough. All right, so he's going to regret that against this deck. So like sealed events, and there's even like leagues they do of like sealed stuff like that. They'll pair a lot more people in those. He's in red. Interesting. Well, I think I just call the vampire here, or call the bloodline. Next turn, I can't quite madness the twins out. So the Vampire Noble will come out next. Or the Farbog Revenant, depending on what he plays. Okay, so he plays a Neglected Heirloom. Alright. How do I want to do this? Do I want to be... I need to be aggressive. Get the Vampire Noble out. And go. Alright, so 3-drop here, 2-drop, 3-drop. Flying Prowess. Hey, look, it's a Fiery Temper. It's a Fiery Temper target. And that will happen, too. Okay, so... this is the interesting thing. I could just Inner Struggle this, swing with my Vampire Noble, and just deal with it. Well, I could just swing with my Vampire Noble, see if he wants to trade. That seems a better option. Let's do that first. We'll swing first. Because I'd like to keep Fiery Temper for something a little more powerful. See if he wants to block with that. He doesn't. Awesome. I think I'll just pass the turn here. Because I have options. If he swings in just for 2, if he doesn't cast... well, he's probably going to swing in for 3 here. No, he doesn't attach it. Alright, so I'm going to let this happen. Okay. So he doesn't cast anything else there. What's he doing? Okay, so he's investigating with Drowned Explorers. So Fiery Temper does nothing against that. Okay. He's spending his whole turn doing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pay 1, discard this. All right. Yes, I do want to cast that. The twins, the creepy twins, let me tell you. Have you seen the art on that? Oh. Alright. And I get a 1/1 black zombie. Or vampire. Okay, so land. Gonna do that. Swinging with the twins is probably my best option here. Or what do I want to do? Yeah, swinging with the twins. Actually, I'll swing in with both the Vampire Knight and the twins. If nothing else, I'll gain life with it. And if he blocks the Vampire Knight with this, I can Fiery Temper him. Yes, it'll... Okay, he does that. Interesting. Very interview with the vampire. All right, so I'm going to discard a card. Fiery Temper. I'm going to madness the heck out of it. Ooh, don't... Yes. To that. Pay the 1. All right. Okay. And then in a good sign of using my mana, play Farbog Revenant and pass the turn. And I still have Inner Struggle to use on Niblis. I don't even care if he swings in with him. I gain life there. Yep, he draws a card. That tells me he didn't have land in hand with that draw. Okay, he got a land with the draw. He plays 3 Magnifying Glass. Okay. He can equip the Heirloom, which is fine. I don't know that he should attack here. Because the swing back is 3, 6, 7, 8. Which puts him down to 6. Plus, he's got to know I've got stuff in hand. Swinging here probably isn't great. Oh, wait. Does that give a vigilance? No. Yeah, he's weighing this really tough. This is a tough decision. I can see being aggressive, but he also has to see I've got 2 lifelinkers on the board. Yeah. Yep. That was the right call. Well, I just deadweight that now. Yeah, just deadweight it. And now I swing in. Not going to discard anything for Call the Bloodline. $6-21. He pretty much needs to come up with 3 blockers. With his 6 mana. Aberrant Researcher, sure. Don't care. Alright, you're going to equip that, make it a 4/3. Fine. Combat, you can't. It doesn't matter. I don't want to give up. So let's see. He can block this. He takes 5. I think I just Inner Struggle this now. Yep, he conceded. All right. So he's got a bunch of flyers. He's blue-red. I don't know that that's any good against him. Senseless Rage probably isn't good. I think I just run this back. I've got good enough stuff to deal with this stuff here, so. Let's see what he's got in store for us. By the way, first match in 8 minutes. So, very interesting. All right. 3 lands, call the bloodline, burn from within. I'm on board with this plan. I'm keeping this. He's keeping his 7. So this would be a better game. Blue. Sure. I gotta believe. All right, 4 lands. That's great. Play the swamp next. Call the bloodline. Yep. So he knows the plan. Next turn, I can burn from within whatever he plays. An invited Geist. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think I kind of have to burn from within him, right? Because next turn I can. Yeah, let's just do that. It's not going to get any better with him not having counterspell. Next turn I can get a 1/1 and a 3/5. That seems fine. Or if he plays something huge, which it doesn't look like he's going to do, he's holding up a counterspell. Okay. I'm going to keep him to keep up a counterspell and waste his. He must have a. Oh, he's cataloging. Okay. Oh, he discarded a catalog. No. Oh, Highland Lake. Tap out your blue. Ugh. All right. All right. I really want you to tap out your blue. All right. Well, we're going to try this. Discard this. Okay. Yep. See if he counters it. He does not. Very interesting. Okay. So I can play Falcon Wrath Gorger. I'm definitely playing something here. Attacking with my Vampire Knight does me no good. I'll attack with twins here. Let's see what happens. Maybe adjust the wind? Nothing. Okay. If I don't cast anything, this will flip over. It'll be a 3/2. I can still cast Inner Struggle on it. I'll let it flip. It doesn't do much against me. Yep. It flips. Yeah, I finished him off. I just kept getting removal spells. Sure. Yeah, alright. Well, I got him there. He's going to go to combat. He's going to swing with... He doesn't. Interesting. So we'll do that. And then I'm also going to pay 1 to discard a mountain. Because we're good. And okay. Interesting. 3 card types. So I've almost got Delirium. I think I just play out the Carriage here. I'm going to swing first. Because why not? He's got 1 blue. All I can do is counter a sorcery, which I'm not casting a sorcery this turn. Do I play Falkenrath Gorger here? No. I can still discard the swamp and get another vampire, so I feel okay with that. Because I've topped out at where I need to be. He's got nothing. I should have done that, but that's fine. Let's see if he has just the wind here. I'll attack with all creatures. Yep. Doing 7 damage here. No blockers. Okay. Go up to 24. Falkenrath Gorger. I can discard. Play Vampire Noble for the madness cost. I don't know a way that he wins this. He played an island. He's playing something here. Okay, well, I'm going to do this. Discard this before he gets hold of that. Okay. Yep. Yep. So he's got a 2/1. He doesn't have haste. Oh, nice. I honestly don't care if any of these trade with him. Right? Because these are all trades. That's fine. He gets rid of the biggest threat. I go up another 3 life. I pass the turn. Magnifying glass. Are you going to investigate? Land. Combat. Alright, well, we're going to do this. Pay the 1. Cast out twins. Okay. Yep. And unless you've got a way to counter that, which you don't, you're dead. I just attack in. He might have some sort of removal. Just the wind. Well, he's still going to take 4 here, and I'm going to gain 4. Uh-oh. Oh, he's investigating. Okay, I don't care about that. He's down to no cards in hand. Well, while he's tapped out, so he can't counter anything, I'll play twins. Can't quite madness. I needed the other Call of the Bloodline to be able to madness Blood Mad. So he's royally screwed here. He can dump the clue, which is what he's going to do. Try and get something to bounce something, but he had to come up with a lot of blockers. Draw a card, land, throttle. I kill basically whatever he plays out. So that's how the vampire deck works. It works really, really well. Let's look up the aristocrat because that's the one card I want. MTG Goldfish. It's what makes this deck ridiculous, honestly. How is that budget? $97? That's not budget for what? I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Aristocrat. Is it Falconwrath Aristocrat? Nope. And there it is. Indulgent Aristocrat. So, it is a 1-drop, 1/1 vampire with lifelink. And for 2 and sack a creature, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. I'll let that sink in for a second. In this deck, with all the vampires, even with the tokens get the +1/+1 counter too. And I sacrifice a token to give everything +1/+1. And that's a counter. That's not just till end of turn. This card in this vampire deck is disgustingly good. So, I had that in one of the decks. Actually, let's bring up the deck again. I don't know if you saw the full deck, so we're going to bring it up. Get back to Mitko streaming, cards. All right, we're going to do this. Freeform. Look at my shadows over in a Strahd deck. All right, sort by converted mana cost. So here's the deck that I'm playing. A Deadweight, Falconwrath Gorger, Insolent Neonates, all kinds of good fun stuff here. 3 Twins seems really good. I like this. This is fun. And I hated some pretty good cards too. Let's see here. I hated 3 rares. I hated 3 rares out of this. What have I got here in rares? I've got 2 rares I'm playing. Yeah, 2 rares. What's fun about this deck is you can build it with minimal rares. Like, I don't need Falconwrath Gorger. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, because it makes my Vampire Nobles become madness as well. But I don't need them. Burn from Within is a nice burn spell, and it deals with everything, especially since it removes Indestructible. This card I actually have 1 in paper, and it's going to go in my red. It's going to go in a red deck, in a red commander deck, because of the removing Indestructible is a very valid card. It is in this deck here, and it's not even worth that much. It's not even a very costly card. I've really loved drafting this set. Definitely check out the drafts that I've posted on my YouTube channel. I just uploaded a bunch of stuff to my YouTube channel. Let's see if I've got it open. No, I don't want that. No. Windows Media Player, you're horrible. So, bring up my YouTube channel. Oh, there it is. My channel. So you'll see this is my YouTube channel. I just uploaded a couple things from the end of April of me playing Magic, and there's some other videos that haven't quite finished processing that will be showing up on here very, very shortly. So keep an eye on that. I am Chuck AW on YouTube, so definitely check that out. Maybe it's on here. Nope, not yet. So I play a lot of Magic the Gathering online, but I do play some other stuff. I played Guild of Dungeoneering. I played some retro games, including, you can see here, Super Mario Brothers 2. There's some Minecraft stuff. Castle Crashers is a fun one. I like playing that one. Again, more Magic the Gathering. Sometimes in between matches, I'll play games of Pixel Dungeon because I like that game. I played Magic Duels a little bit. Haven't played that in a while since they updated it, because I'm sure they've updated it now. Yeah, there's Magic Duels again. You know, fun stuff. Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft there for a while. The reason I play Minecraft there is it does... And by the way, some of the older videos, it split it out into 15-minute increments, so that was kind of awkward. So... Oh no, I totally agree with that. Especially the blue cards I hated was really worth hating. Epiphany at the Drown Yard, Confirmed Suspicions is a really good card. In fact, my opponent in that first match, he probably would have loved to have this card. I really like it. It's a counter target spell for 5, which a little overpriced, yes, but you get to investigate 3 times. This means you get 3 clues. Yes, you have to pay into those clues, but basically for 3, you get those clue tokens, which, by the way, you don't have to use them to draw cards. You can use them for, like, with Angelic Purge, where that's the permanent you sacrifice. So you're not sacrificing a creature, or land, or anything. You're sacrificing those clues. So, like, Angelic Purge with Confirmed Suspicions is really good. So, we can get out of free form here. What am I missing? What am I missing in this set so far? I'm sure it's a lot. Nope. Nope. Shadows. Angel of Deliverance, sure. Avacyn, of course. It's kind of tough looking at this because it's like some of the flip cards, it shows one half I have some and the other half I don't, which in essence I have both. Bygone Bishop, Declaration Stone. Yeah, I still got a lot more to collect in this set. What I need to purchase is the last bits of stuff I need for Oath of the Gatewatch. I need to get a Kozilek. Sphinx of the Final Word. Kalidas, that's going to be the expensive one. Kozilek's Return. Vow Redeemer. And that might be it. I think I got everything else. Yep. So not a whole lot left to get for that set to be able to redeem it. It's a really nice way for the Magic the Gathering online players. If you get a full set, one of each of the set, you can redeem that. You can pay to redeem that. I think it's 25 tickets. Let's go to the store and check. Redemption. So $25 to redeem it. You have to have one of each card from the set, which I'm really close to doing. And then you redeem it, and then they send it to you in the mail. You do have to pay a shipping charge on top of that. But it's minimal. And a nice little white box, and it's got just one of each of the cards in there. If you are crazy enough and happen to get one of each of the foils, then you can do the foil redemption. I redeemed one set for Battle for Zendikar, so that was actually kind of cool. So I got one of those. I didn't play Magic Origins on here that much. I didn't play any of these other sets on here that much. I came back to Magic when Theros, which would have been right here, was in play. I mainly do draft. I don't really have any decks built. I mean, if you look at my collection here, I do have. I started like building stuff, but then like I didn't. I like traded off cards and stuff like that. I was looking to build like a Mardu type allies deck here, but I'm just going to remove all these because I'm not doing that. Delete. Yep. I was building a bug deck. Again, with just stuff I had. I mainly wanted to do it because of Villainous Wealth. I don't have that card anymore. Delete that one. I don't play Constructed like in real life mostly. Like with Paper Magic. I mainly play... That's awkward. Why did I put Smite the Monstrous in here? Anywho. Delete. Goblin Standard. I don't have some of these anymore. Ooh. Yeah, I traded that away. The one time I did play Constructed in person, I did play for Oath of the Gatewatch game day. I played pretty much this deck. It was the blue-red prowess deck. Got third place with it, so can't complain too much. But yeah, no, it's that's a fun deck. I still have that in paper. It is no longer in standard, but hey. What is this? Oh, my match has started. All right, back to it. Yes, I would like to play first. 4 mana, Olivia Bloodsworn. I'll keep it. It's not the greatest. I mean, Olivia's good because I can start giving my vampires haste as they come in. Yeah, I'll play it. Sure. Go. Wanderer Bard. Another blue-red deck. Okay. So everyone was in red. Ugh, that's not good. All right. Olivia Bloodsworn, go. A Jeskai build, huh? Okay. Not going to block you. You can't block him. Oh, Stallion, come on. All right, well, I'm swinging in for 2 here. I win this race right now. Yeah, now I don't. I lose this race now. Although I can win it with Malevolent Whispers. Just steal it. I'd probably just play... Oh! Well, there we go. Griff Spoon is really good. 4 in the air seems good. Well, guess what? Yeah, that's happening. All right, so... Do I just play out a Stallion here? I think I do, because I'm drawing lands. Yeah, I just play a Stallion. Swinging with my flyer. Crackback is 4. I don't care so much about that right now. I crack back with 5. I could crack back 5 and 6 is 11. It depends on what he does here. He's probably going to attack with the Flame Heart. can cast something big here. Does he have a Malevolent Whispers? Okay, I don't care about that. You're going to attack with both of those. So you swing in for 7. So I go to 9. Yep. Next turn... Well, it depends on what I draw here. That blocks the Duelist. He's going to be swinging in for 7 next turn. Probably not, actually. Probably not. Do I just play a second Stallion here? I feel like that's the right play. My big fear is he's got a burn spell. I think that's a safe play. I crack in for 5, he's at 11. He cracks back, he does 4 damage to me. I'm at 5. I crack back at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which would kill him, but he's also playing a spell next turn, probably. I don't know if I attack with anything. If I block him with a flyer, I'm going to play this safe for now. I don't like my position right now where I am. I mean, I'll happily trade off a Duelist here with a Duelist with one of my Stallions. I've got no problem with that. Next turn, the Blood Mad Vampire comes out. I hold back Malevolent Whispers, I think. Let's see if he cracks back. He's gonna attack him for 4 in the air. That's very obvious. I can do the Blood Mad Vampire, give it haste. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. I go to 5. Dance with the Devils. God damn it. Okay. Alright, well. Inner Struggle does remove the werewolf. Which I'm kind of okay with. The Devils are my problem. He kills Olivia's Bloodsworn here. What do I do? This is not good. Because Blood Mad Vampire will basically die to any devil. I can kill both the devils. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so I think I Inner Struggle the werewolf here. Swing in with my flyer. He's going to make something else fly with that. Although, if he's doing that, he's spending all of his mana save for 1 to do it. Removal seems best. Get rid of the werewolf. I'll swing with Bloodsworn. That only does 1 more damage. If I can get some sort of... It'd be really good. Call the Bloodline would be really good. No! 4... Okay. 4 in the air, 1 in the... Okay, he's got me dead. Alright. Nope, you got me. That's good. Yep. Yep, I see the line. Well, I'm going to block here. I mean, he just gets through. Yep. Alright, so he's playing an aggressive deck. What was I drawing? Oh, God! Alright, alright. So, what do I do with this? That wasn't a good keep. I'll admit that. That was a bad keep on my part. I don't know that I board anything in against him. Most of my stuff's pretty bad against him. Yeah, I think I just submit this in. Yes. I can't keep this. No action. I can definitely keep this. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Do I keep that? I'm going to put it on bottom. My deck pretty much goes off at 4 land. Yes, that would be the 4th land, but I really like action instead right now. White, huh? Thraben Spectre. Good. Well, I can't do anything about him, but he also can't block my Neonate, so that's fine. Well, that's super awkward. Swing in. Alright. You're going to get in for 1. Best case scenario, pops a clue here. Swings in for 1. Yep. Oh, that means he's getting through, unless... Yeah, he's getting through. Okay, what do I want here? Well, Burn from Within is interesting. Burn from Within is very interesting in this situation. I could play it. And get rid of this. Because he cracks back for 4. I could just keep this back. Block the Fox. And Fiery Temper. Thraben Inspector? That seems bad. I'd almost rather just trade this with the Fox. I think I just go ahead and take my beats here. He can't block this. Maybe I should have burned within the fox. He had land, alright. What's he do here? Because Fiery Temper could be much more. I could do Fiery Temper on something he does at the end of turn. I think that's a better thing. If he plays a 3-drop that has 3 toughness, then he is off his blue. Okay. Yep. Do that. Just get rid of that threat. Yep. Draw a card. That's not the card I wanted. Deadweight is good. Deadweight is good. All right. Thanks for joining me, Royal Witch, Twitch. I keep wanting to say witch because I see the witch and I don't see the T in front of it. So, but thank you for joining me for this. I really appreciate it. So, I think I deadweight the Thraben Inspector, burn from within the fox, pass. Instant creature sorcery. That gets me delirium for Stallion. So, we'll deadweight him. We'll burn from within him. And pass. And Stallion becomes much better. Oh, I need to update my record. I am 1-0. There we go. Pious Evangel. Okay, gains a life. You can sacrifice a permanent to transform it into 2/4. Okay. I get a land here, and Stallion comes out. You got if I get a land. Oh, if I get a land, I just inner struggle him. Land. Land. Come on. Oh, no, that's not land. All right, fine. Vampire Noble, get out there. Go. He probably sacks the clue to this. No, he's drawn a card. Interesting. Because no, he's fine. I can't do anything about that. I needed that land. Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, it's a 4/3 now. Well, it'll still die to itself. All right. Get me for 4. Now I'm really regretting not keeping that land on top. No! I don't need the removal. Well, I'm swinging in with him. If he wants to block with Thalia's Lieutenant, by all means, go. God damn it. So he gets in for 5 this turn. Maybe 6. Okay, so he doesn't have much of anything. Yep, 5. No blockers. I really need a land. Thank you, God. So I just have to remove the flyer. Yeah. All right, let's swing in for 3. I gotta keep him back. No, he's just going to Griff Spoon. There's no point. I got to try and be aggressive here. I can inner struggle his Thalia's Lieutenant next turn. Because he didn't have anything there. Is he? Yeah, he's Griff Spooning it. So it's 2-1. He doesn't have any humans, so that's good news. Because he used all his planes. If he's got a human, it's a werewolf. Alright, so he's swinging for 2. That's fine. Alright, well. Swamp. Now you're coming. Alright, well, we'll inner struggle you. Now you got Griff Spoon. You can waste your time doing that again. Alright, you're at 11. I like where I am now. A land here makes Stallion even better. Gonna do one. Alright. Can't do anything about it. You get one free swing here. Enjoy it. What else are you playing? Fiery Temper, sure. You get a better deck. Oh, call the Bloodline. Why you gotta show up now? That's irritating. Boy, all kinds of messages now. Josh. By the way, Josh, thank you first of all for the message on Facebook, and I appreciate that. Where are you located, Josh? You are in Wisconsin. I've always found Wisconsin guys to be really, really nice. So thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you're still watching, I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if you're watching still. Sorry, got a bunch of messages here. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Let's see if my Twitch... Oh, Dare the Ice Cub. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Just got an announcement that you followed me. And that succeeded, so that's awesome. One of the things I want to talk about, I've been talking about some Magic the Gathering stuff, and that's cool. Oh, yeah, I did. You're doing math? I like math, so that's kind of why I like games like this. So, 1-1, awesome. So I can't face tomorrow. So I either face Jeff or the loser of, loser of Great Scott, California, or Magic 1313. So, anyways, but yeah, thank you for following me on Twitch. I really appreciate it, Josh. Be sure and follow me on Twitter as well if you are so inclined. One of the things I want to talk about, and I'm going to bring it up over here, so give me just a moment, is I started my campaign. One of the things that I champion each year is I help raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake. So I started my campaign this year. My bowling event is... It's just Bill's math. Also, you're welcome. Oh, cool. So I've started my campaign for Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake. If you don't know, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a mentoring program, one of the largest in the country, and they're a really good organization. I've been raising money for them for a long time now, and the people there are great. The kids it helps is amazing, and I really suggest that you, if you get a chance, to try and find out a little bit more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. I am raising money for it. I do have a web page set up for it now. It goes through until the beginning of June. The first weekend in June is when my event is. I'm going to put, if I can find a way, I'm going to put something at the bottom of the screen. Text 2 with a link. It's a tiny URL link. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Properties. Well, I want it to scroll. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Where is it? Move to bottom. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's do this. Edit scene. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Whoa, that's super big. Scrolling might not be the right option. Well, let's see. I can make it a little smaller. There we go. And let's edit the text just a little bit. So, during the rest of my stream here, and actually, let's just not scroll. Scrolling's bad. Let's not scroll. 0. All right. So, that is really big. All right. Anyways, if you go to that webpage, that webpage has got a little more information on my fundraising campaign for Bowl for Kids' Sake, which I've got up on the screen as well. But I'd really appreciate it. One of the big things is to kind of push this website for me. And I'm really looking for just any donation you want to give. It's a really great organization. I've supported it for years now. And I've seen the real effects of a mentor on kids. What was some of the stats that I saw about that? So let's see here. On the Big Brothers Big Sisters webpage, there it is. They've got more information. It's BBBS. Oh, that's Eastern Missouri. I don't want that. I just want the main Big Brother. Oh, there it is. That's the one. So they've got chapters all over the country. That's kind of cool about that. It has a huge impact. Here's the stats I was looking at here. 46% little brothers and sisters, or the kids that are mentored in this program, are 46% less likely to be using illegal drugs, 27% less likely to begin using alcohol underage, and 52% are less likely to skip school. That's huge. These are a lot of these are kids that are involved in inner cities that don't have the easiest upbringing. You know, they're dealing with problems at home. They're dealing with problems in their neighborhood, and this is helping them to succeed, to really focus on school and really help out. I don't normally have a lot of the time to be able to give my time to be a mentor. So the way I help out is by doing things like this, raising money for this organization. One of the things that I was talking with one of the organizers at Big Brothers Big Sisters here in St. Louis was the fact that it costs, and people don't realize this, it costs about $1,000 to pair up a child with a mentor. That's a huge cost. And that's not like, overhead or anything like that. That's literally just someone sitting there doing a background check. That's someone doing training or getting trained on stuff. That's purchasing, other things that are necessary for those trainings. It's also organizing events for both the bigs and the littles to attend. It's also working with the parents and working with the schools to try and make it as positive an environment as possible. So that $1,000 goes quite a ways to helping a child. And you typically, I believe what they say is through ages 6 through 18. and those make huge impacts on these kids' lives. So there's more about their financial operations out here on this here. You can actually see their audits, you can see their annual reports and stuff like that. Let's see here. I'm just clicking on the annual report here. So let's see. Yeah, 46% less likely to use drugs, 27% alcohol, 52% less likely to skip school. Lots of great stories in this organization here. Their donors. They have a national conference to, that's also like a training thing as well. So it's a really great organization. It's based out of Tampa, but like I said, they have Big Brothers Big Sisters chapters all over the country. So definitely take the time, read through it. But the biggest thing for me is, like I said, I've got the webpage up there, the tinyURL webpage, Charles-BBBS 2016. If you could, even if you can't donate, and I understand if you can't donate, please go to that website and take or write down this URL, which I'll put in the chat as well. There it is in the chat. If you click on that link or share it on your Facebook feed, share it with friends, encourage people to donate to this. I set my personal goal at $1,000. I want to match one child with one mentor. So that's exactly why I've set my goal at $1,000. So anything you can do to help, even if it's like a couple of bucks, I'd really appreciate it. It'll go a long way. I just started this campaign, and what you don't see on here is I'm also taking offline donations from like coworkers and friends and stuff like that. So what you don't see is I am a lot closer to my goal than what I'm showing on here. I still have a ways to go. I still need to raise about $600. I'm at about $400 right now. But like I said, every dollar helps, and I'd love to just knock this goal out of the park. So that's kind of one of the things this is one of the things that I champion throughout the year. So anything you can do to help out with this would be greatly appreciated. I really want to thank you for definitely helping out with this organization if you can. So let's see where we are with the draft. Looks like we still got the one match going on. They're in their third game here. 13 minutes. Well, they've been going for a while, so they'll probably be done this shortly. 1-1-1. Yep, no one's gonna get a bye. So that is that. I'm gonna take just the shortest of breaks real quick because I need another. Well, no, I don't. I got soda. Never mind. I'm not taking a break. I don't need no stinking break. I haven't checked. One of the things I like to keep on top of is spoilers. I haven't checked in a little while here to see if there's any spoilers with like Eternal Masters or Conspiracy. Ooh, From the Vault. They got a new one there. Eldritch Moon. All right, so let's see here. Eternal Masters. Let's see. Is there any spoilers for that? They have not spoiled anything. Wasteland, Force of Will. All right, so that's great. How about Conspiracy? That doesn't come out to August. They won't do anything with that. All right. I think Eternal Masters is the next thing that comes out. June 10th. Eldritch Moon doesn't come out till July 22nd. Ooh, that's smart. That's Liliana with a bunch of zombies. So, and ooh, there's all kinds of destruction going on there. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Liliana will probably be a planeswalker of some sort in Eldritch Moon. That makes sense. If you've been reading any of the lore behind, oh, I gotta change my. If you've been reading any of the lore behind Shadows over Innistrad, I'm really starting to think that it's most likely going to be Emrakul is the Eldritch Moon. I'm sad about that because I was kind of done with Eldrazi. I kind of just. Oh God, Will, I hope you're wrong. So, yeah, Lily. What is this from the vault? That's an interesting symbol. 15 premium flow cards and 1 token, including 3 with new art. Exclusive spin down life counter, a collector's guide. Okay. But they haven't announced that. That's August 19th. $35 for 15 cards? Is From the Vault really that good? Alright, let's see the From the Vault here. Magic the Gathering From the Vault. See if there's really good ones. Alright, so we got dragons. Oh, my match has started. Never mind. Well, I guess I would like to play first. 3 lands, call... Oh, yeah, no, keep this. I can play everything in my hand. Alright, so first I play Swamp, then I play Deadweight. Oh, on anything he plays. Play a Mountain, call the Bloodline, and then I can Madness Blood Mad Vampire the next turn. And basically get 2. Ooh. This is brutal. Like, Deadweight probably isn't that great right in this hand. But I probably keep that back. But yeah, that's the play. So Jeff is there. It's up to him right now. He's got to decide if he wants to mulligan. How am I doing with viewers, by the way? Doo-doo-doo. I haven't checked. Doo-doo-doo. Channel. Oh, it looks like I got the 1 viewer right now. Where's channel field? I don't know what that does. Anywho, we're sitting here waiting on Jeff. This actually is going pretty fast, this draft. We're going to probably be done in under 2 hours. That's kind of weird. I'm not used to that. Which will be fine because, I mean, that gets me done about 7 o'clock. I can have dinner and stuff like that at a reasonable time. You know, reasonableness. Hello. Jeff, I'd like to play. This is a good hand. Hello. Well, here's the bad news. If Jeff doesn't show up. Josh, you said something. Time for food and packing. Moving. Oh, well, good. Thanks for stopping by, Josh. Have fun waiting for my turns. Yeah, hopefully. Well, unfortunately for the Jeff, if he doesn't show up in the next, I think it's, is it 10 minutes here? I can never remember. It might be 5. And he's getting very close to 5 minutes. It might be 5, it might be a little bit longer, but if he doesn't show up, I win. Which is kind of cool for me because this is a pack per win draft. So I get packs for each match win. So I've already won 1 pack. And by getting these packs, it makes it cheaper for me to draft in the future. So I guess don't show up. I mean, I'd rather play. Because this is a fun deck. I like this deck. And maybe and again for easy wins, good game. Yeah. The other thing too is if I end up losing, well, if he ends up no, that's 20 minutes. Let's see if it drops him here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Might wait another minute. Which, I mean, fine, but I like playing the game instead of, automatically winning. I don't like buys. I don't like, that sort of thing. And this basically feels like a buy if I win this way. So, but if he doesn't show up, he doesn't show up. I probably have a better deck than him if he's not staying at his computer for very long. So, but anyways, thank you, Josh, for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you want to watch the tail end of this video, it'll be up on YouTube, hopefully very soon. Soon after I stop streaming today. We'll see. I will probably stream on Thursday, so you're welcome to join me then for that as well, about the same time. So I'll be sure and post on the guild page and on my Twitter account. So. Sorry, I'm looking through some of the rares I have here. So, since I'm waiting patiently for my opponent. I need to go through some of this. Some of these I think are worth money. Oh, that one is. I gotta go through this. Yep, gotta go through my rares here because some of these are worth money. This is gonna be a very anticlimactic video if this guy didn't show up in the next couple minutes. I mean, he's already at a huge disadvantage against me, time-wise. See if he missed his thing here. Well, it doesn't look good. Well, I'm glad I didn't take the break that I was going to take because it looks like I'm going to be done here in a minute. He has, I believe he has until 15 minutes left on his clock to show up. So I think it's 10 minutes after the round starts. So not looking good for him. What is his avatar? Elish Norn Grand Cenobite. Interesting. All right, so about 30. Oh, he showed up. What? Boy, he barely showed up on time. He is totally screwed time-wise. Yeah. He says he's sorry. Blue. All right, well, everyone's playing blue. Call the bloodline. Get out there. Well, now I have options. What's he playing? True Faith Sensor. Seems fine by me. There's that. And go. He fell asleep. Holy crap. Moorland Drifter. Sure. Alright. Yep. Boom. Boom. No, hold on. Okay. Yep. Here we go. I'll deadweight his Moorland Drifter. Swinging for 5. Oh, that's disgusting. Deadweight it. Yep. Falkenrath Gorger. Go. He's going to be punished a little bit here. Do I want to discard anything? Probably not. Stitched Mangler. Alright, so tap something. Probably my Blood Mad Vampire. Yep. Alright. Insta. Can't do that. Just play that out. You probably equip the True Faith Sensor to that, which gives up Vigilance. Okay, nothing died. Interesting. So... that removes one of his things here. Really needed land there. That's really what I needed. My inner struggles aren't good here. My 5/2 kills things. I think I just keep that back. Alright, well, the ground's... the flyer's good. He's probably going to give it Vigilance. Oh. Well, that's problematic too. Inner struggle here is good. All right, 3/5 in the air with vigilance. Blah blah blah. I just used called. Yep. 2 enchantments in the bin. Okay. Land. Thank God. All right. So I just get rid of Spectral Shepherd. Three cards in hand. That does nothing against this. I'm not attacking with that. Ugh, I'm not attacking with any of this stuff. Nope, cancel. This. Boom. Madness this. Boom. Madness. Okay. Yep. It is double madness. Alright, I get another vampire. I've definitely got a board presence. If he swings out with everything, he's screwed. Although he'd be stupid to swing out with everything. I've got a huge board presence here. He'll swing with the emissary, sure. Nothing. Well, that seems bad. He would have to double block this, which means I remove something of his, or he just blocks it with that. This removes everything. I think I just do that. Attack in with this. It removes a creature. He probably puts the zombie in front of it. Okay. I'm okay with that. Put out the Nightmare Horse. I have a huge board presence here. Okay, Flash Flyer. 3/3. So you get a bunch of flyers. I'm not going to be able to deal with that. That's frustrating. Why did I message him? He could have stayed asleep. Inner Struggle does nothing except for against the Stormrider Spirit. Oh, God, come on. Why you gotta have all big butts? Alright, alright. Why don't you swing with the Flash Flyer? That was kind of stupid. Yeah. Instant creature. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, so he has 3 blockers. He could block all 3 of these. I could swing with twins. He would have to double block to kill it, which means it's a trade. It's a 1-for-1 trade there. I think I attack him here. Twins, I mean, if he just blocks here, that's fine. Do I care if he trades here? Gaining 3 life doesn't seem that good. You could just trade here, take the 3, go to 12. Yeah, he can't kill this. Interesting. Okay. Triple block. It's going to be the flyer first. That's for sure. Okay. I have no effects. Discard. And go. So I remove one of his. I now have Delirium, so I can make this guy super big, which means he has to double block it next turn. Okay. That's annoying. I could have gotten rid of the Mangler, but I needed to get rid of the flyer. He knew that. Stupid is my second one. God damn it. Okay, he didn't gain life there. 2 emissaries. Jesus Christ. Inner struggle does nothing. Yeah, do this. Interesting. So, I'm going to gain 4 life. I can kill his flyer. So I do 5, 3, 2. I can pump that twice. That's definitely the blocking order. Now, it's a matter of if I want to use Inner Struggle on that. If I do that, I remove 1. If I do that, I remove 1. I'll do the repeatable. Sure. crackbacks for 5. Yeah. I can still get you with Emissary. Falkenrath Gorger. You're going to have to get in against the Emissary. Nothing. It loses indestructible. Interesting. I think I just removed this. We'll just do that. 4. Just to make sure he doesn't have something. I swing with these 4. I gain 3 life. He probably blocks one of these. Yep. All right. Yep. Don't care. I gain the life that you're going to lose next turn. Plays an island. Niblis. Well, that seems fine. I don't care about that. Best case scenario here. He moves the artifact over to Niblis. And he passes the turn. Oh, sweet. Sweet. All right. A burn spell here would be good. Land. Okay. So I swing in with this. If he blocks here, it's an even trade. If he blocks here, I can use Inner Struggle. Either way, it's kind of a 2-for-1. Because I'm also going to lose these fucking things. All right. Maybe he just wants to make the simple trade with a 3-2 with it. Please block with Emissary. Please block with Emissary. Oh my god, thank you, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll keep 1 land in hand. No! Oh, you jackass! I lose this game. I absolutely lose this game. He's got nothing but flyers. He has got nothing but flyers. I'm going to lose this. I should not have messaged you. You are an ass. If I don't message you, you don't wake up. There's no reason you shouldn't swing with everything. What? 5, 6, 7? Swing with everything. You'd have this game won already. Now I've got good Inner Struggle targets out there. Okay. It's odd, but alright. Draw a card. Great. What are you doing? Alright. I know what I'm boarding in. What? Well, I'm swinging in for sure. If he blocks with this, great. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, you get me down to one creature, but I gain all life. I've done nothing but draw land since... You should have done that ages ago, you jackass. Fiery Temper. The more you let me in this game, the more chances of me drawing Fiery Temper and being able to cast it to kill whatever. Alright, let's sideboard this shit. To Jeff, you are an idiot. Alright. Senseless Rage, get in. Structural Distortion, get in. Runaway Carriage, you're no good to me. Inner Struggle, Throttle's still good. Burn from Windthun's good. Call the Bloodline. What's not good? Farbog Revenant. You are actually quite horrible. Not really. Macabre Waltz is good. Maybe since this Rage isn't. What do I cut? That's really good. No, I like that getting out of there. Twins, Vampire Noble. No, I need 13 creatures. Get out Distortion. Yes. That's horrible. I mean, I'm going to keep it. That's... Oh, God. Deck, why? Why are you doing this? Alright, well, Deadweight can kill something. Of course. Moorland Drifter, guess what? You're going to get weighted down a little. Yep. Menace creature, go. Nothing, huh? Alright, well, that's fine. Burn from Within. Oh, you. Alright, fine. That's just going to trade. That seems bad. What do you want to trade with? The Flyer? And you didn't even... Oh, okay. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Odric. Another land here would be awesome. God, he's going to get flying. All right, well. I could just burn from within him. That seems fine. Then Odric can't get flying. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, you get nothing. You get pwned for 3. Next turn, Twins. Ugh. Come on. Attack with Odric. Do it. Cool. So my Neonate gets in. Alright, alright, alright. Sure. Yeah, you get flying. Good thing. Oh, you're annoying. Another land would be great. I'm going to take 6 next turn. That's going to suck. But I'll play out Twins after he attacks. And get to draw a card. I'll do that on end step. Okay, you get 6. I could just block. I kind of need to. Wait. Why can't I block? Why can't I block? Oh, duh. Okay. Fair enough. Yep. Stupid ass flyers. Alright, well. Sure. Stallion. Inner struggle. 2/4. A 3/3. Okay. So I kill Odric here. Me swinging with Olivia does nothing. But I do swing with Insolent Neonate. Can't even fucking block any of this shit. I could swing in with Olivia. Inner struggle this shit. That still leaves me really... Yep. You get flying. Good for you. I think I just attack in with everybody. That's very interesting. Do I inner struggle that? Because that definitely kills him. I think I just inner struggle the flash flyer. 10 to 9. Okay. Got a counter spell? Nope. That was a stupid attack on your part then. So I go to 6. Another land would be awesome. Stitch Mangler. Probably the twins. Yep. A land would be awesome. Oh my god. Enough with the fucking flyers. Well? Inner Struggle Odric? Alright, so best case scenario, double blocks. This. I play Inner Struggle, get rid of this. He probably blocks here and doesn't care about this. I think I just swung in here. Yep. This is super bad. So the crackback is 7 here. I gotta do that. That does nothing. 2 target creature cards. Insolent Neonate and Insolent Neonate. Whatever, jackass. He's a jackass. All right. I'm salty with him, but I deserve to be salty with him because, quite frankly, he showed up late. And then he's like, oh, I didn't hear your message. Whatever. So I know that's exactly what he did. He heard the message, so whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna be salty about it. Um, I'm gonna end the video on the screen here. Again, if you could please visit my tiny URL there, so that way I can help raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' sake. I really appreciate any help you can give to that. If you can't help, if you can't give money, please post it on your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever you want to post it on, so that way I can try and raise as much money as possible for Big Brothers Big Sisters because they're a really great organization. Until next time, again, maybe I won't be as salty next time, but appreciate you joining me, especially for the new subscribers and the new followers on my Twitter and YouTube page. I appreciate it all. Until next time, DFTBA.